Alright, I think we're good. What's going on, Zane? Happy birthday again to this game. Specifically for the US release, which is the version that I grew up playing. Wow, so many memories. Audio test is good. I almost wanted to start the stream early because I've been so excited for this one specifically. Alrighty. How is the sound so far, Vazine? Everything as good as last time? Or better, hopefully? High jump enabled. Let's go. Wonder how many hits till next level. Oh, it's actually... We're currently maxed out. So we're gonna have to play the game a little bit more before I can get high jump level 2. I didn't realize it did that before high jump level 2. Interesting. And I still don't have wisdom form yet. I forget where we get wisdom form. I'm a noob. Let's see, is game audio all the way up? Let me just make sure. It is not. It is all the way down. Holy cow. There we go. Maybe it doesn't need to be all the way up. Maybe like there. That should be good. What do these say again? The sweet smell of honey floats by. Oh. You can see a cute curtain. What does it say again? Ring also? Ring the bell.
Pooh Bear, how you doing? Finding enough honey lately?
Oh, yes. In fact, I was just about to do my stoutness exercises. Would you like to join me, Sora?
Sure, I'm game.
Oh.
Huh?
Goodness. Forgot how much force was applied to that.
Donald?
Did you bring the book, Sora?
Oh.
Hey!
Give back the vanilla book. It's funny to me that they never actually made the book into like a collectible object. Like, I don't know, in instances where you have to obtain back the medallion. There's an actual physical medallion that will sometimes be present on the field. I'm trying to think of what other instances. But sometimes they'll actually give the enemies like a 3D model to hang on to. And when you you can actually collect it from them. I'm so surprised they didn't do that with the book.
Gorge, maybe you better
Like, give
go
it to
back
one
and
of
make
the
sure
soldier
Boo's
heartless.
all right.
But what about buying?
Well, I guess we could explain.
Great.
We're gonna try to get a good way into KH2 today. I'm not sure how far that is. Not sure how long I want to go, but we're gonna try to get a good bit of the way into the game. Alright, let's see. I guess we'll make a save. Sorry, that probably sounds horrible. I should not whistle into the microphone. They did such a good job turning this into like a video game soundtrack. And this map too is just so creative. Oh, you can't first person here, but you can... Alright.
Pooh.
Wait a minute, can I reach that yet? I don't think so. But we're sure as heck gonna try. Hang on, hang on. Oh no, I can't even drive here. None of those bump height, huh? Yeah, no, not yet. We'll take an aerial dodge. What's going on, Josh, bro?
I'm so glad
Good to
you're
see you,
with
man.
me, Pooh.
Happy KH2 US Rebirth Day.
I was just about to begin my stoutness exercises. Perhaps we could visit a bit later.
It's also Kingdom Hearts 1's birthday.
Oh.
24th birthday. I think
So,
the
how's
Japanese
Hydra these
release.
days?
I'm not 100% sure which release for KH1. I'm pretty sure the Japanese release. I'm pretty sure it's its 24th birthday today. And it's also, so that would mean that they released the American version of, let me double check this real fast. Because that would mean that there's a version of KH2 and a version of KH1 that share a birthday. Oh, I shouldn't open my browser. That's gonna slow the stream. Ay, ay, ay. It's already open. Yep, so today is the Japanese release date, so the first ever release date of Kingdom Hearts 1. And also the American release date of Kingdom Hearts 2, 20th anniversary. So heck yeah. We got 2 titles sharing a release date. In some capacity. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot, we already cleared Beast Castle first visit. So we are cruising right through. I think for now we'll go with the Highwind level 2. Hey, Yuki Rose. going on, Pepe? Time to get gummy. Get gummy with it, as they say.
Bring it on.
Bring on the gummies. Oh my goodness, this doesn't have any lock on? Okay, no it does, you just have to hold it, okay. Give me a second to find the flow here. And so all these are the vanilla gummy levels, or sorry, the final mix gummy levels, and like level data. These are the vanilla gummy maps. So I don't know, and I don't believe if anything actually was changed between the vanilla versions and the final mix versions on the gummy ship maps. But I do know for a fact that there were changes to the level data, enemy spawns. The number of ships available, the menus weren't compatible. There were a lot of things that actually kind of had to be left alone. So that the gummy data was actually one of those things, just because of differences, like I just mentioned. But the maps were totally fine to swap out for their vanilla counterparts. I feel like I'm low-key choosing the same input here, but it is working. See if we can take out the cannon. I'll feel so sweaty. Not enough firepower yet, I don't think. On this stock level 2 model. It's not quite gummy enough for my gummy endeavors quite yet. I'll have to come back and S-rank this some other time. No, there were a couple times I think I tried to S-rank this. I don't know if I'll do that this playthrough. I don't know if I'll get that much into the gummies, honestly. But it is very satisfying when you take this whole ship apart and just pick up all the medals. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to get the draw on time. Yeah, no, that's... He's making it out of here with some ship intact. He's making port wherever he's going. Is the mod playable on the PS2? It should be. I am thinking that nothing has been changed too severely to the point that it wouldn't work on PS2. But at the same time, everything has been changed, so there could be surprises to that. It hasn't been tested quite yet, but I'm expecting it to work pretty seamlessly on actual PS2 hardware, because all the stuff that has been replaced is just mostly out of the vanilla game. So it should work on PS2, hopefully. It should work on everything that can emulate once there's a patch for it. Right now, I'm still building the patch list because the number of files in this mod is close to 20,000 files. It's like 19,000 something files to actually reverse everything, all the assets to vanilla. Replaying KH2 Final mix and noticed you could use Xemnas stun animation from the skyscraper battle for his knockout animation.
Are you sure
That's not a bad idea.
Coliseum?
It's that way.
Oh, guess we were a little off.
I'm working on his Xemnas moveset right now. It's early in development, but there will be a time to show that. Oh, I should have saved first, just in case I ever wanted to start the level over completely.
Fine.
Heck yeah, I appreciate it.
And you're supposed to be?
I'm Sora. He's Donald. and
Appreciate the
that's
offer.
We came to see how Hercules.
I still need to get a PS2 that can actually run a modded copy of KH2. It's been a priority in terms of like eventually, but not so much immediately. But
My friends call me Meg.
it's the dream. It's the end goal here. Get everything working on an actual PS2. It'd be so cool. Through this cave, you can reach the room Hades is in. Cool, cool. Let's go to the save point here. Oh man, that's super cool. So when you touch it, it does that. Oh man. How did I never realize that? That is so cool. I know where that's going. I know right where that's going. How about if you come in from the side? Does it react from the side? No, it just reacts from the center. Okay, that's cool. That's still cool. It is so cool. I never realized it would do that if you came like within proximity. Hercules is a really good rewatch. I find the older I get, the better Hercules gets. And I also find that the more I play KH2, the more I forget how actual Hercules went. Until I rewatch it and I'm like, oh yeah, they changed that for KH1 and KH2. Same with like Mulan, like I totally forgot. Actually, it was kind of vice versa when I was playing through the Mulan world. I totally forgot that they changed the way that, I guess, Mushu revealed to Shang that Mulan was actually a chick. Where in the movie, he actually, you know, discovers it because they save her from the avalanche. And so she kind of just wakes up to the news that everyone knows. But in KH2, she's actually fine after the avalanche, but then Mushu walks up and just reveals all. Oh, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was, welcome back, I guess. First steps down the trailer, promising. Does magic work on this guy, or does he? Fire does. I feel like this is probably the point of the game where stuff's gonna start getting a little easier, unlocking abilities and whatnot. I almost wonder if I should put it on, like, no experience, but no, I kind of want to level up a little bit. I don't want this to be insane. Son of a gun. Donald actually heals. I wonder if it's something specific about either Vanilla Donald AI, which I don't remember. I don't remember him ever being good at healing. But I've noticed in this playthrough he's been really good at healing, which makes me wonder if it's something perhaps in his Japanese AI that's not present in his localized AI. Because he's actually healing like pretty reliable bit of the time. I'm not sure about that. I definitely would want to look into that before I say for certain, but I mean that's a lot of Donald heals. And there is behavior that's supposed to be different, even just between Final Mix and Vanilla. Some behaviors were changed with critical in mind and with the other difficulties and their new rebalancings in mind. So with those taken off, Mandela effect. Donald always healed. Literally every time I get low, he always heals me. Oh man, I don't have second chance. I wonder if he would have though. That would have been crazy. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be the thing that actually gets me is the boulders falling on my head. Oh, Blizzard. Yeah, it was probably Donald's Blizzard. Or it's his Thunder. There it is. Yeah. Which, in Final Mix, they actually did change some enemies' resistance types compared to Vanilla, so there may be a chance that in Final Mix, something like that might have changed. I'm not sure about that specific enemy, I'd have to check, but like some enemies that used to be invincible to Blizzard are now invincible to Fire. I wonder if they are invincible to Blizzard also. I'll have to check. Fire a shot of Blizzard at him. Yeah, you can't drive for him down here. Oh man. In FM, he's dead all the time because of critical. That's fair. That is very fair. He was dying a lot in Mulan's world, but I feel like he's like sustainable now. Like he's got just a little bit better resistance to some things going on than he did there. But when he was alive, he was healing. But yeah, it might be a vanilla thing. You might be right about that. I'm gonna do another birthday stream for the EU localized version as well. Thank you, Archive. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Heck yeah, Arachnid. That's good to hear, man. Looking forward to seeing Final Cook-Up. The progress you were showing me before was looking really, really good. Let's see, let's see. I sounded like Sora with the KH2 phone. Actually, I have nothing yet for armor. Yeah, absent silhouettes on Vanilla. I was actually wondering if it might be more difficult to reset it to proud mode now. Because I can't believe I didn't put Starseeker on. But the reason I was thinking about that is because in proud mode you don't deal an extra 25% damage, meaning all the enemies are alive 25% longer, and I think they still deal 1.25 damage. I think they still deal the same amount of damage. And I'm not sure if that's been fixed because I didn't oh, and it's freaking Luxord too. I don't know, it's Zexion. Dang it. He would have some sauce that I'm definitely not prepared for here. We're definitely gonna try anyway. I mean, that's Sora does get limit form in this mod. Wait, what? I can't actually access it? How do I unlock access again? Do I have to do something in the story first? Yeah, so he does get limit form. I wanted to give him limit form later in the game, like post Sephiroth fight. I almost wanted to make it an unlockable for beating Sephiroth. Because I always thought it was total BS that you could just use limit form against Sephiroth. The whole point of the Sephiroth fight was, okay, no drive forms, no BS. You get in there with your abilities, and you fight Sephiroth. And he gives you a tough time. And, I don't know, I think Final Mix just kind of, they introduced Lingering Will, which was, you know, significantly harder than Sephiroth, but they made Sephiroth so nerfed by allowing you to just pop into limit form, heal all your health, and your MP, by the way, so you could immediately revert, and that's a whole extra heal and full MP bar for another heal, so that's, you know, an extra 2 heals, basically, that you just didn't have before. Plus, limit form is broken. I mean, you can just go through his moves, and I mean, there's... I don't think I need to rehash all of that, but with that being said, I was thinking about making it an unlockable for the Sephiroth fight. If you use it on the data fights, I don't really care. You've always been able to use it on the data fights, absent silhouettes and whatnot. But I feel like using it on Sephiroth is just an insult to. It's just like an insult to Sephiroth. Like, he's supposed to be a really tough guy, and I feel like that just makes him pretty not intimidating. Yeah, no, I don't have Stitch yet. Stitch is going to be great for some XP grinding. Please just give MP, I forgot. Those are cool. Sephiroth isn't the same with limit form and Vanilla. It felt like an actual achievement, and FM is just one more boss. Yeah, facts. Yeah, compared to the data fights, he's like a stomp. And it's just, I mean, Sora also has, excuse me, Sora also has so many more abilities in Final Mix. I mean, the combat that he has... Look at that heal! Do you see this? Look at how consistent. Donald just donated his whole MP bar to save my life, and I just threw it away. But like the frequency that we're witnessing the heals, something is up with this. This is not how the Donald heals. Bah. Alright, heck yeah. Not how the Donald heals are typically granted. I gotta say, they're pretty abundant. The fact every time I get low health, I can be like, yeah, Donald's gonna heal me, and then he just does. That's pretty... It's pretty special. He's even healing himself. Here, dude, have some MP, man. Can he pick up MP or just me? Oh, we don't have any ethers. No, I can use an elixir. No, it's fine. We'll be okay for 2 seconds. Oh, it's kind of worth it to beat some of these up. Heck yeah, alright. It's actually really fun and really satisfying. I've got to see how these things work. Oof. Donald? Nice, dude, he got me. As soon as I said his name, he got me. What is with this? I swear. I literally just said Donald and he healed me. Duck, are you okay? Donald is blessing us.
By the by, what's down there?
Just the Underworld's deepest dungeon. This time I'm bringing out the mother of all bad guys.
Good old Orin.
Well, maybe I should go.
Let's cut to the chase. Here's the deal I'm gonna offer you. I let you out of the slammer. No strings. You'll be free as a bird. And all for one little job. Fight Hercules in the Coliseum to the death.
The boy. The goat.
This is my story, and you're not part of it.
Did you
There you go. Tell him whose story it is.
I am the Lord of the Dead.
You should listen to his story.
No wonder no one wants to die.
You are fired. You again? Fight.
Yeah, facts about what you're saying. Like, the effects in this game are so sick. They really took it to some really cool levels for PS2. Does Blizzard? No. That should work, but it's like undead fire, it's not real fire.
Something's wrong.
I feel kind of funny.
That's right. See, that's the thing.
Yes, the Listen to My Story was a callback to the FF10 opening.
Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Does the game audio keep creeping back up? I feel like it
Can't fight him here.
absolutely is.
Now.
No, it's good. But yeah, everyone has like their own unique signature on their effects. Even like the organization members' portals, I've been noticing, which I'm probably going to update eventually, so that they actually all use their portal when they're the ones summoning the corridor. But they all have like their own unique thorns kind of around their portals. Or like some of them will have like they just have some unique stuff going on. Like you mentioned, like a wind blast, etc. Yeah, Donald is... I don't know what's up with this guy.
Is he dead?
Don't count on it.
Huh? Oh,
Leaving so soon?
It's so funny they thought they could just close the door on teleporting Hades.
That's it. Farewell. Know your place.
We will deploy the art of Bullshido. And so Hades actually can't be beat during this fight, right? We have to just run. Yep. Otherwise we feel the heat. No, I don't want to take that. Oh, that guard was just a moment mistimed. Oh, and I felt the heat. We felt the heat. I gotta start all the way from down. Why would it not start me from... Oh, okay, I guess so I can change my stuff. Which I don't really think I want. I didn't get anything, did I? Let me see what the shop has real quick. Sorry, that was like 4 starts of different sentences. Trying to figure out what the heck we're gonna do here. Is this accessible now or no? It's not. Oh no, the shop is all the way... Is it in this other room or is it all the way back across the Underworld? Because I'm not gonna go all the way. Okay, never mind. We'll just do it. We'll just do it. I don't know if we keep the experience from the last time I climbed that. That's really the only incentive I have to fight these enemies again. I don't really want more experience, I just want to keep the experience I already had. And I feel like if I like sit here and farm experience, at some point I'm kind of cheesing the concept of critical. I don't know if that's valid. I mean, at some point I have to farm, right? But... Alright, they won't leave me alone, so I'll take a few XP points. Hopefully, if I don't die. Oh my goodness! That's crazy. I tried to get a sliding dash in there, but alright, now it's personal. Now we're taking them all out. I forget the radius on Blizzard is so small compared to how I have it turned way up for other purposes. I'm used to a much wider, like if you fire it in that direction, it usually is gonna not go over their head and stuff. I forget if Blizzara and Blizzaga, I think those increase the radius of the shot that you fire as well. And I think they also, don't they have like some kind of explosive property where when they hit the target they explode? Or is it a piercing property where it just goes through everything? It's been so long. It's been so long since I've done a proper KH2 playthrough. But that is part of the joy of... Just cooking lunch, heck yeah. Nothing much, man, just getting started on getting up this pathway. I felt the heat, let me just say that much. I might try to save a state here in Hades' room, because it like wants me to start from the bottom of this thing every time that I don't succeed at that, apparently. Ooh. Be healed, Donald. Yeah, Hades whooped me. Hades freaking destroyed me. Here, I'm gonna, we're just gonna save a state this time in case I happen to get whooped again, because that was quite the climb.
That's it.
Oh man, yeah, we did this whole fight and then we did the fight after it too. That's actually crazy.
That's it.
I feel kind
Alright, we're just gonna try not to be bad. Oh my... I have Cure. That's a game changer. No save states. Facts. No, I'm just trying to secure that climb specifically, because like if I lose here, it wants me to do that last fight over, it wants me to do the climb over. Like I think this is a spawn they literally just forgot to like fix, because I don't know why they would send you that far back on this and not start you like from right here. My goodness. Have no ethers. I'm trying not to feel the heat, my guy. No. Nice heal, Donald. Oh, that's what else he missed. Donald's been healing like a legend. Like in a very reliable fashion. Here, I'm gonna really try not to use the save state. There's a save point right after this too, so... Oh, Orin, doing work over there. Doing absolute work. Yeah, Donald's been, like, it's been ridiculous. It's been, like, super reliable heals. Like, there was once, it happened when you were here, I literally said his name, I was like, Donald, and he came through with the heal in that moment. Like, he's been so reliable. He's hit me with, like, 5 or 6 heals on this stream. And so I'm thinking it's a difference in his AI. Like, I don't know if it's just vanilla Donald or if it's, like, pre-localized Donald. What? No way on the last door. I could have just healed myself. I don't know why I keep forgetting I'm low health even when I'm not low health. Here, I'm not going to use the save state. We'll do it again. Okay, level 15. If I see... Because what I'm trying not to do is I'm trying not to level up too much. Like, I don't want to just cheese my way through it. But my next level's 15, 1079. Okay. Because I forget if when you die, I think it keeps all the XP it gave you. And then it, like, puts you back to fight more enemies and gain more XP. I'm pretty sure. Yikes. I was about to say, I didn't put Cure back on yet either. I need to recustomize. Sniped. Let's go. Got a little bit of MP. I don't know if it carries over or what it's gonna do next fight. Imagine vanilla KH1 run where you have to watch all the cutscenes. Dang, they are whooping on him. Did you hear how many hits that was? Oh no, it's just Goofy's shield. I blocked, but okay. Another thing the KH team forgot to fix in Birth by Sleep is when you use one of the slot commands, it keeps you in place and enemies are still able to attack and kill you. Yes, the freaking stun locks, which are supposed to be a natural part of some moves. You know, you expect to have some kind of stun lock, some kind of cost for using something. But the ones in BBS can be a bit ridiculous. And, I don't want this guy using that potion, actually. Actually, you know what? Now that I have Cure, I'm gonna make these guys basically relentless with potions if I can give them a potion. That would be super cool. Excuse my hiccup. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I'll give Donald high potions for when he's out, because apparently this guy likes to heal now, which is awesome. I will take it. We don't have any drip for these guys yet. I'll leave this guy with the regular potions, and Goofy's not hogging anything, right? Because he's not in the party. I'm gonna save the AP boost for a second here. And speaking of, let me check over reaction boost is gonna help a lot on credit here. Alright, if I fail this one, I'm starting from this save state. That was close. Oh, you can hit those back. I don't know why I used an ether right before using a limit. That was really bad timing. The ether was an accident, but then the limit just followed through, and there were like 2 enemies there. I don't have any more ethers. That's crazy. Good air to ground cancel there. No! Yeah, we need second chance. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and load that state. We're gonna get through this without freaking 8 cutscenes. Nice. I think that worked out better than last time. Last time I don't think it brought the barrier down and 1 limit. Let's go. I was gonna really try not to use Bushido until the second wave, because I know they got a large body coming in after this, I'm pretty sure. Which I don't think we've even encountered yet. I think these Lance Knights have been pretty, yep, there he is. Nice, let's go. Whoops, wrong target. Nice. No way. No way! There's no way. Whew, let's go. Oh my goodness. That was very close. The absent silhouette just disappeared.
You're really good. Are you some kind of hero?
I didn't realize it did that in this cutscene. It was there in the start of the cutscene and it just faded out.
I'm Justin.
Huh?
Did he say I'm Justin?
Or
Be funny if his name was Justin.
my name.
I'm Justin.
I'm Sora.
Goofy!
It seems we were fated to meet. Maybe you need a guardian.
Never heard of VanillaMix before. Please tell me this mod has downgraded limit form textures. It does not. So I did not touch anything that was not originally in vanilla. So with Final Mix being the first time... Okay, so actually downgraded depends on your definition because... so this is currently running on the PS2 version. If you were to apply it to the PC version, then everything that was in vanilla originally would have vanilla level textures, like PS2 level textures. But limit form on PC would then have still HD textures. If that makes sense. Sorry, hope I answered that. Well, let's see. The Underworld curse is draining our strength. Isn't there a tournament arc in this part of the story? Alright, I can buy the team some drip here. I did not save. Thank you for reminding me. I need to take care of that. I'm gonna get myself... We'll do 7 ethers, lucky number. That was a lot of money to spend, but hopefully I don't run out of magic if I just time those right. The trick is really to just use them before you run out of MP, because they're worth so much more before you run out of MP. I meant like custom limit form textures that use vanilla PS2 Atlas UV. Interesting. Interesting. And the vanilla PS2 model. So like applying... That is very interesting because now that you mention it, so Vanilla Sora actually has a different number of textures on his model and different UVs than Final Mix Sora, which I'm sure is what you're talking about. So that is a very interesting concept to just take the Final Mix limit form texture and make a vanilla variant of it, like according to how the other drive forms are. Because the other vanilla drive forms, I'm assuming, well, I haven't looked at them, I'm assuming that they're also dispersed over the normal Sora UVs, the vanilla Sora UVs. So that would be very interesting. Right now it actually just transforms him into the Final Mix limit form model, so the UVs are updated when he transforms. That would be really interesting though. Maybe as like a custom thing or something like that. But I think for now the direction I'm gonna keep it is just everything that does appear in Final Mix, I want to leave untouched so that whatever version of the game you apply it to, if it's PS2 or if it's PC, it's not going to affect any of your Final Mix assets, but it will affect everything that was in vanilla. But maybe I could make extra packs that that have effect on Final Mix stuff. The data fights are going to be extremely hard compared to the regular boss encounters, the regular KH2 boss encounters, because the are actually it might be the other way around actually. From how I'm thinking of it, yeah, I think it's the other way around. Because in Final Mix, they nerfed the regular story bosses, and they increased the difficulty for data fights, naturally. But they lengthened Demyx's timer. They did a bunch of other things to make the bosses actually, in general, a little bit easier in Final Mix in the story. And then the data versions are obviously way harder. But now, with their original vanilla AI restored, I didn't touch the data variants, and the data variants actually use their own model containing their own separate behaviors, so the data fights are still going to be just as challenging, but the story fights are also going to be as challenging as they were in Vanilla. So the whole game is quite a bit more difficult. And then I'm pretty sure a lot of these enemies, I'm pretty sure, the ones that behave like they're just smarter and faster, like Hainer was crazy. And so far, like, a few of these Heartless and Nobodies have been pretty crazy compared to what I remember experiencing. I've talked with a couple of others now that say it'd be interesting to look at to see. I still have yet to actually compare the few cases where I think I found differing AI, but I'm absolutely certain that enemy AI was changed between Vanilla and Final Mix. There's been many documented cases of that already. But between localization, between the Japanese release and localization, which technically we're playing with the Japanese release AI on right now, so if there were any changes, that would explain why, like, Donald is healing like a goat and these enemies are, in some places, a little bit tougher. I don't know why we're popping Bushido in the hall, but we're gonna go for it. I think I just saw the large body and just got tired. One thing I could not figure out how to restore, and I've been consulting with some other modders to try to figure out what part of the game actually controls it, is Trinity Limit originally has a bug in the Japanese version only, and it's not in the localized versions, where the hit count continues to go up each time that you use it. I think it's based on your previous record, and then it adds to whatever that was, based on them messing something up in the code or something like that. And so they fixed it in the localization, and it's been fixed in Final Mix and everything since. But I really wanted to re-enable it specifically for the Japanese Vanilla Mix package. And, did you just use the potion after the fight? This is why I don't give potions to... Like, are you gonna waste my potions? He wasted both potions. You're not getting more potions, man. That was ridiculous. Donald, I'm gonna trust you, because you've been actually doing amazing things. I'm gonna give you the potion AT, brother. One high potion in your pocket, you should be all set. Yeah, the technicalities of the Trinity glitch are a little tricky to figure out, because so I thought it would be based in the limit file. So I've actually reset all the limit files to the original Japanese limit files, and then of course for the US edition of the mod, there's the US limit files as well. But doing that didn't actually restore the glitch, and that's where everyone kind of assumed that glitch was functioning from, so it must actually be something else in the system that, like, coordinates with that limit file. Because the limit file itself was backported and didn't fix it, unfortunately. I was really hoping to bring it back, but if we can figure that out, I will absolutely continue to try that. So me getting my ass kicked in the OG, then bosses being harder than Final Mix was not my imagination. No, it was not. Yeah, no, they made several bosses much easier in Final Mix, and then also you have to consider Sora's moveset is just so much easier to work with. You have way more abilities. You have limit form, as we were discussing, and then of course all the. I think they made balancing changes to, like, party members too for Final Mix. I can't say specifically. Oh my goodness gracious! That damage. It's so hard to get used. I need to get second chance. It's so hard to get used to having, like, half my health, 3/4 of my health, and it's gonna start me back here. What's my level? Because I don't want to go up too fast here. I want to enjoy the game a little bit. No, so I think it is actually... I think it is actually resetting my XP. And we have Chicken Little now. Heck yeah. I think it is actually resetting my XP when I die. I didn't need to do that. I might want to turn off auto limit because I keep doing that by like instinct. It's just so much time and he's not dead. There we go. Heck yeah. And my MP bar is freaking gone now. Orin, they're dead, bro. They're dead. Jeez, them. Going to town. Oh my goodness. Orin with the Marvel vs. Capcom freaking 40-piece air combos. I should have popped it. No, I don't have an ether. Darn. Is that why... Wait a minute, do I have ethers and I'm just not... Just don't have them equipped? Wow. I see, I see. Like, why has my ether button not worked in a while when I've... Pretty sure I've had ethers. Yeah, we're gonna just handle this crap. Oh man. No! I should have used that around Donald. I cannot wait to get dodge roll. Hopefully this can like hit him in the face a little bit. Okay, that did a little bit of damage there. So from what another modder was telling me, actually the critical difficulty itself does not make any enemies fight any harder. which I found very interesting. And actually what he was saying is that the critical difficulty does not, or actually any difficulty does not change the actual fighting difficulty of the enemies. I believe the battle level does, but the actual difficulty that you select, beginner, standard, proud, does not actually affect the behavior patterns of the enemies. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I was mashing cure, but I don't have leaf bracer either way. That was a really silly way to die. Hey, what's up, Ignalis? First time in stream, good to have you along. Alright, I'm gonna try to make my way there somewhat quickly. Let me just recheck my XP here when I get a sec. I just want to make sure that did not go up. Dude. Of course more enemies are gonna spawn. I'm just trying to check my pause menu, man. No, I'm still level 15. I think I saw a level up last time. Next level 271. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that none of that experience that I just got counted for anything. But that's okay, we'll skip it for now. We'll just, I'll beat a couple of these guys up, but I don't know if I'm gonna get as into it as I did last run through here. Oh my goodness gracious. That's nuts. Let's see. I'm gonna turn off auto limit for him, because that's pretty, yeah, I'm gonna use my magic instead, and we're just gonna lock in. Okay, I need to give him ethers, right? Yeah, that was a thing. I'm gonna do it in the second slot. Actually, I'll do it in the third slot. And then also, no, I can't trade out Orin right now, huh? Man, because if I did, I could drive. Darn it. No, it's okay. It's not gonna matter once I get all the way there anyway. But we can change that out. That should help a little bit there. Okay, let's rock and roll. How is the Days mod coming along? Thank you for asking. It's going pretty good. Got some updates to share soon. Some more updates, believe it or not. I forgot I actually have ethers now. big Days fan? Heck yeah. So am I. Oh, I see. So I should just equip Sora with 3 ethers, because I forgot it only lets you actually use the number that you equipped. Oh my god! That was all one hit. That was so crazy. I just got my class all set up too. That was... MP Rage, huh? Yeah, but it lowers my strength, but it raises my magic. No, we're gonna stick it out with that, but I'm gonna turn off auto limit. There we go. Nice. Oh, he already got me. That's crazy. I just wasted my whole freaking bar there. Collecting drive orbs for no reason, don't mind me. A little upset that I didn't reach Donald, but whatever. I forget if level 1 cure actually covers allies. Is Orin wasting my potions? Yeah, okay, I forgot. He only has 1. So, he used it, is what it is. That was probably unnecessary. And I don't have any potions. This is kind of a dangerous setup, actually. I'm gonna run with 1 potion, at least here. Or you know what, let's tap into the high potions, how about that? If we only got 1, might as well be a high potion. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we only got 1. So that's a cure next for me. Not sure if it's better to just ether max through this playthrough and just keep like a bunch of ethers in my pocket at all times. Oh my. Oh no! Oh, wow, he already got me. That's crazy. Donald's actually so reliable with the heals. I keep wasting heal on myself. That's twice in this. And now neither of us can heal me. That's crazy. I do have 2 ethers. Hang on. Hope's not lost. Let's go. I should get 1 per encounter. Nice, got another high potion, let's go. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. I meant to jump so I could blizzard in the air, but I ended up healing because I had the shortcut held down.
What? Excuse.
We don't talk about that guy or that thing over here.
Will that open it?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry.
Hurry!
Oh, that is also a really nice... Well, I guess the flames don't last on that one. Now, if I can just not die this time, that would be awesome. That's doing, like, no damage. No way! I just was saying it'd be nice if I could not die. Oh my goodness. No, it's all over. I'm just kidding. Let's go, let's go. No way he kills Mickey too. No way he kills Mickey too. Cerberus has been a bad boy. That is not what the good boy does. Here, you wanna freaking shoot stuff at me? Try some of mine. Try some of my spam. Try some of my spam. There you go. 1 HP. Let's decharge. Get out of my... Here, let's just decharge. Alright, let's go freaking healing light. Let's go. Hit him with the final bop. We cheated Cerberus. No, not this move. This is the one that killed me before. Let's go. Sido, you got 3 heads? I got 3 fireballs. On rotation. Nice to meet ya.
Come on, Wonder Boy, play hooky for a day.
What were my thoughts on KH2?
They came to see me. They came to see a hero.
I had many.
Don't worry, Meg.
Is there a specific aspect?
What does a hero need rest for, huh?
Or a specific department of KH3?
Sora, don't let me down.
Oh man, I love this team. Story-wise, I think that it has positioned the series in a really interesting spot. I think one of the most interesting, if not the most interesting it's ever been. I'm very, very excited for KH4. That being said, in and of itself, KH3, a lot happened, but it was a pretty short story overall. But I mean, story-wise, I'd have to say, I don't know, it's hard to make like a single definitive statement about the whole story, but I mean, I enjoyed the story of KH3. The story is actually one of the things I liked more about the game. I enjoyed gameplay too. There were a lot of really good new gameplay mechanics added. But I do wish that a lot more of KH2 would have been retained in the combat design. I wish that the particularly the aerial combat might have had a little bit more gravity. Similar to KH2. Like, you just really feel that falling out of the air. I mean, I don't need to demonstrate it, I don't think, but that's really all I could say. But I mean, all in all, I mean, KH3 received a lot of overall upgrades to the combat, like, you know, being able to swap keyblades, each keyblade having a different form change. Like, if you could bring all of that stuff into KH2, I feel like you have the best combat system of all time. I still say that KH2 is the best combat system of all time. I like all the stuff that they added in KH3, but I think they, I think there's just some like core physics stuff that maybe could have been drawn a bit more from KH2 for sure.
Let me see if I've got this right. That brat's keyblade works on any lock.
That's right.
Any lock? How did they do this fire? Is that just that's an effect? Alrighty. Oh man, this is so nostalgic.
Sora! Donald! Goofy! When'd you get here?
Hey, Herc.
Howdy there.
You on another adventure?
Yeah, tracking
You
down some
already
friends,
know.
Wiping out some Heartless.
Junior Hero's always busy.
You know it.
Just normal Xehanort saga stuff. You know. Here, we'll save up. Specifically, also the movement. I would say I like the movement of KH2 a little bit more too. The movement of KH3 was, I feel like, geared more toward being realistic, which was very cool and very visually appealing. Like when you run past something and you like shoulder dodge past it or past a party member. I thought that stuff was really, really cool. But I do miss being able to like somewhat comfortably run in a circle. But it's also nice seeing that there's mods that have gone out of their way to fix that. It just shows when the fans want something a certain way. Where is it? Is there like a board or something? I forget what I'm supposed to do here. I talk to Phil? Hang on, I'm gonna try something. Almost. Shouldn't you be training? Okay, so, aha, I gotta go into here. Am I a fan of flow motion? I am a huge fan of flow motion. Actually, someone just made flow motion in KH2 recently. It's still actually, I think it's still in development. But, yeah, they were able to put it in KH2, and it's super, super cool to see, because that's like the ultimate mod I always wanted to see right there, was flow motion in Kingdom Hearts 2. Maniac. Alright, let's see what we got here. That did like nothing like what I thought it was gonna do. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance Free Saga? I'll just say this, it's not out of the question. It has been discussed a few times, believe it or not, but it's not something I'm gonna commit to right now or anything. I'm gonna look into, because I mean, currently Dream Drop Distance is one of the newer games, and with the PS4 remaster, they did a lot to bring the two-screen experience to one screen already. So I'm not really sure. Not sure what more I could really do. Apart from just putting it in KH2 and making the command deck maybe flow a little bit better as a system. Maybe make the combat flow a little bit more like KH2, but that's a very far out there concept that I don't even want to start putting on my agenda till we take care of some other things that are on it. But the technology is being looked into. I can say that much. If there's Can I talk about my Days remake? I can answer a couple questions. Yeah, facts. The emulation experience of DDD is so much better than the emulation of the other titles. I mean, it feels closer to a console experience than the like DS physics. That's the main thing, is going back and playing the DS game is like, or the DS games is, while they feel like really great combat systems that are really well layered, the physics are just very kind of tight and locked to like a very specific, I don't know, I guess you could say set of outcomes. Like, it's just, it's a lot less versatile than an engine like KH2 or BBS or DDD, where you can just have a lot more, I don't know, there's a lot more, yeah, it supports a second stick also. Birth by Sleep with second stick support is, really good. Which, the thing is, even porting Birth by Sleep into Kingdom Hearts 2, it's not really so much an exact remake of the game, because I don't feel like it needs like a full remake at this stage in its life. Oh, we're gonna go fight Vanilla Demyx for the first time. He's gonna have the tricky timers. I don't think this part was ever challenging in Vanilla, but it might have been. I feel like I remember it being easier in Final Mix for sure. I don't know if there ever used to be a challenge here. We'll see. He'll have his original timer, so... Hollow Bastion's gonna be tricky. The Hollow Bastion encounter. But yeah, what I was saying about Birth by Sleep Final Mix, or Rebirth by Sleep Final Mix, rather the iteration I'm planning on making of that. It's gonna be more so just a lot of assets imported to Kingdom Hearts 2 to basically retell the story from more angles. So there will be. I'm trying to think of how to word it, because I don't want to give too much away, because I am going to show a lot more on this soon. There's going to be a lot more perspectives involved, because one of my favorite angles, or one of my favorite, I guess you could say, functions of Birth by Sleep is perspective, and the fact that you go through the same story 3 times, but in doing so you learn more about the events each time, and so it becomes a little bit different each time that you play through the same events. And so I wanted to kind of build on that, going from PSP to something like PS2, and having all of the original stuff basically ported. I mean, I have like all of their original movesets basically ported. Special attacks just need to be programmed. But I mean, there's other characters that I'm wanting to tell stories of. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to say too much before I reveal more soon. But yeah, like I was kind of I don't know. I guess you could say a little bit hesitant about the creation of that project. Like it definitely got the least attention last because of I guess you could say that, like, necessity. Like it already plays really well in the remaster. So what I'm going for is 5-hour Donald plotline. Yes, that's I'm not gonna say too much. That's I guess you could say something similar to what I have in mind. Stuff in that realm. A Donald subplot may not be completely out of consideration. That was a snipe. I didn't think that was gonna hit. I've got to start recovering out of that. Oh, I forgot guard doesn't appear on that. Alrighty. That would have been crazy if that boulder just fell down and killed me. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I would say we're hopefully about halfway. I would say hopefully a little more than halfway. A lot of the foundations for a lot of the systems are done. They just need to be fully developed out. Like right now, we're going through a lot of the original 358 over 2 days moveset recreations, which it just that's a very hefty animating process. That, and then also a lot of cutscene remaking is it's also a lot of animating for a lot of characters. But it's coming along really, really well. So hoping to show more on that soon as well. And this build should be the most days accurate build yet, with the different types of animations and effects and things that have been brought back, more in line with like the tradition of how Days actually played, as opposed to like how the bosses appear in KH2. With previous builds, I've kind of just had special effects appear where I thought it looked pretty good, but with this build, I'm actually trying to limit special effects to be more similar to weapon effects from KH2, like how your Keyblade is actually what's casting the effects, not Sora. And in Days, they had a system for that where it was very similar to that, where your character wasn't casting the effects, but the weapon was, and it would change with the weapon. And so bringing back some of those iconic effects and whatnot, and trying to improve party member combat, stuff like that. Not just with their original movesets, but actually getting them to use combos and stuff. Been in some collaborative talks with some folks to work on stuff like that. Not sure if you... well, okay. I guess I'll go ahead and just say it. It's gonna be credited anyway. But actually, I'm pretty sure it's already credited in my devlog. But yeah, party members do combos now. Thanks to Zad. So that's something I'm really looking forward to revealing. They do their combos now. We're working on some other things. We're trying to get them doing some other things. I will have a lot more to show on party members and maybe players soon. And there's also another thing that I'm working on, which I may have a really big update on soon as well, which also has something to do with players and party members. Though I won't say how many players and party members, and I'll just leave it at that. Said Zad, love to see the goat helping out. Facts. Facts, man. So he actually enabled party member combos, and I believe it's the FFVII mod that he just released. I'm pretty sure that's... No way, have we been climbing the incorrect side of the Underworld? I think we have been. That's okay. We got some XP for it, but yeah. So I knew where to go basically because I'd seen him do it over there, and I was like, you know, how do I get these guys to do like combos and not be just doing the same attack over and over again? And yeah, he was more than willing to help out. So thank you so much to that guy, Zadrox. Zad's a goat. And we will show more on that soon, guys. Nice full swing into nothing. No! If I jump over him, I know I'm gonna get sniped. Oh man. Yeah, that thing is... Come get it. You have a dead spot. If I stand right here, you should not be able to hit me. Get him, Goof. Heck yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, no, I missed the question there. Are you going to use cutscenes from 1.5 and 2.5, and do I have other people help me to develop? Yes, so the HD remade cutscenes are just going to be streamed into the game. So it'll be like watching them in the HD movie, but when the time is right for them. And then I'm also going to be remaking, well, I've started remaking the cutscenes from the DS as well. And yeah, so I've had some people to help with some different areas. Vazane's specifically my music guy. He does all of the specific BGM needs for anything from like KH1 or remade MIDI from Days. Yuki Rose has done some stuff in the past too. Not sure if she's still around watching the stream, but I've had some other people contribute some like art for HUDs and stuff like that. My guy Speedy Lemon did all the HUD portraits. And then yeah, and then like things like party member combos, stuff like that. You know, Zad helped out with that. He also did a portion of, well, basically all of, because I mean, he modified standard Watcher AI into Guardian to use the laser prolonged and actually get a hit for every frame that the laser's active. So he programmed Guardian in its current state. I did the animation technically. But he actually programmed the behavior for it. That's his other current contribution, and then also has helped me out with some just some various bugs and stuff crashing and whatnot. So there's some people that occasionally lend a hand where needed, and I really appreciate those guys. But yeah, I'm doing the level design and most of the modeling. Project Nobody May Cry has also contributed to models and animations, which is awesome. Contributed Darkseid, the Darkseid boss. That was huge. All of his Keyblades he sent me a while ago for use in Days Final Mix, so big shout out to Project Nobody May Cry. So we have Days Keyblades. But yeah, there have definitely been some helpful friends along the way. And there is an arachnid who's modeling bosses, that's right. And I haven't imported any of those bosses yet into the game. But so far we have Veil Lizard completely modeled, and it's working on Antlion, a couple others. Don't want to reveal quite yet. A couple of you guys will be excited for. Oh my goodness, I just used that potion, but good thing I did, because I would be dead if... Oh my gosh, these guys are really gonna make me break out the cure. No way! I knew it was coming. That was a brutal little hallway. Oop. Nice. That worked better than I expected it to. Alright, let's see what we can do about these guys up here. I don't have any more ethers. Is that accurate, or is it pulling my leg here? And actually, I guess the better question is, why are we even going this way, guys? This is not the way we're supposed to go. What software are you using for animation, or is it like you were able to reverse engineer it? I am using Blender for the majority of my animation. Here, you know what? I'm just gonna hit the save point because I'm not gonna backtrack that much here. Yeah, I use Blender for all my animation. And then some animations, yeah, they were able to just be imported from other games. So I guess you could say they were reverse engineered, but not by myself, by tools of the community and various people, various contributions. But I did all the conversion work and stuff using those tools. But I wouldn't call that itself reverse engineering. I would just call that porting. I would call making the tools reverse engineering. Okay, so we have Vanilla Hydra. He should have blood. I shouldn't have skipped that. But when we get to the fight, he should have blood. Can't believe I dropped that combo. No way! How much coding experience do I need to be able to do this? So I actually currently do not know much of any coding language. It's more so just like various KH2 scripting languages. But I mean, I learned all of those since I started, so really none. I mean, you just gotta pick it up, and I would really say this is a process that anybody can do. It does take a lot of time, but there's kind of a learning curve to it where you just kind of learn how the game likes things thrown at it, and sometimes, like, the hardest part of starting modding this game is doing something that makes perfect sense in Blender, makes perfect sense in every other program that you're looking at and working with, but it just doesn't make sense to KH2. Oh wow, that was dirty. So those guys are immune to fire, good to know. That was a dirty takedown. Yeah, just sit up there, I guess. Happy B-Day. Heck yeah, it's not my birthday, but it is Kingdom Hearts 2's birthday, and Kingdom Hearts 1's birthday also. So they actually share a birthday today, which is crazy. Oh! Just fully smacked me. That was... I could, like, feel that across my own face, like, just sitting here. Full open hand right to the side of my jaw. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like you're saying, your own experience with the FF10 stuff. Like every other thing and every other tool will be able to all recognize it, but KH2 has some like weird specific like format specific stuff and like some header specific stuff where even if it's the same format, it just doesn't read it if it doesn't have the right things in the header and exactly where it's expecting it. And so KH2 kind of has like its own little sub-formats of things, even in cases where other games have used like Kingdom Hearts 1 used MDLS for models, Kingdom Hearts 2 uses MDLX for models. And it's like there's really no need for the like the new over-engineering of all that changed between the two to make them incompatible, basically. But the conversion back from one to the other, from what I understand, is a pretty simple conversion, which is it comes down to some headers. Converting one model type to another, which there's a pretty reliable tool for. So I mean, it's like stuff like that. Like you'll be able to see both models in Noesis, but until you actually get them into format, KH2 is gonna like your game's just gonna crash and you're not gonna know why for a bit. But that's okay. Like it's all part of learning the game. And after a while, once you can kind of streamline stuff in, really anything's possible. I think we've kind of seen you can put anything in the game, really. If you're willing to put in the work to get behind it and understand it. Which there is much I still have to learn, let me just say that. There's a lot of specifically like inner working stuff that I still have no idea about. Mainly the coding related stuff that you're talking about, but it is the goal to make that not the case soon. Start learning some inner workings, as they say. Alright, let's see how difficult this Vanilla Demyx encounter is.
Roxas? Oh, it's no use. Huh?
Save a state just in case.
Let's see here. If the subject fails to respond, use aggression to liberate his true disposition. Right. Did they ever pick the wrong guy for this one?
You're bizarre.
Oh, he's gotta be the thief.
Now that's just plain rude. Dance, water, dance.
Here goes. Yeah, so right out of the gate, I cannot remember what the timer is in Final Mix. Oh, they're immune to Blizzard. I think I knew that and just forgot it. Not bad, Roxas. The day we can recreate the grid system is the day I can die happy. Are you talking about the grid system from Final Fantasy X?
Guy's a broken record.
Like the sphere grid system, or... grid system from Recoded? I don't... Did they call that the grid system? Is that what that's called? I thought it was called the chip system. Oh, 358, yeah, the panel system. The panel system is run on a grid. Panel system technically is a grid system. So... yeah, the sphere grid would be epic. If we could recreate the sphere grid... Whoa! What's that? Is this how the cutscene goes? Or did I mess something up with this mod? I don't remember it being this way. It should be Demyx, huh? So I wonder if they changed one of his... Hang on, I'm confused why it's happening. I want to just... I'm gonna try to fix it. They might have changed an ID, and I might have updated it, and that's what I'm thinking happened. Is I might have changed an object ID. That used to be his sitar, and then they updated it to be his hooded model, which is really weird. Either that or that's my old custom sitar model that's separated from the boss. BEX 120. Yeah, true that. This is the wildest one to be doing lore like this. There's HEX 580, which has face bone, so that's not it. It's not BEX 120 GM. BEX 120 HB. Alright, let's take a look in here and see what's going on. Let's see, BEX 120. Okay, let's see which one of these is gonna fix this. Let me also just look at these real fast and make sure none of them is a sitar by itself. Before that. Yeah, no, so there's the one that we fought. There's the one that goes in the journal. There's the other one. That's so weird. This must be some, like strange, like AI or texture animation. Are we sure it's supposed to be hooded Demyx and not unhooded Demyx? This is very interesting. So I just checked all 3 Demyx models. Unless it's a different one. HEX 580. Let's try that. Because if it's supposed to be hooded, those were all unhooded. So, I mean, it seems like it would be hooded. HEX 580. Okay, that's another version of him that's unhooded. Let's see. Well, he unhoods in this fight here, doesn't he? Or am I,
What are you talking about?
Let's see here.
Yeah, so he unhoods here before the fight. And then after the fight... Does he hood back up? It's unhooded? Okay. No, I thought it was hooded too. It just makes more sense that it would be hooded here, I think. But, let's see. Alright, well, I guess... I just gotta figure out which one it is. We'll fight him a few times and just take turns turning him off. BEX 120. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's... Darn, is it? If it's the actual BEX 120, what I might need to do is get his final mix version and re-import it with his vanilla AI. And then replace the model and the textures. That's just, it's so strange that he's doing this. That's a really strange outcome. And I'm wondering what... Yeah, I'm wondering if it might also be fixable in the cutscene without actually turning the model off. Because I think what it probably is it's probably a reversal of his like texture animation functions to turn off his... Because you can see the animation still active on his sitar. Like, it's not like the bone is scaled to 0, so I think how they did it was they just texture animated the sitar away in the original, and then they must have flipped the values for, like, whether a texture should be animated or not. So like, they must be making, like, one model's material invisible, basically, in the cutscene. And they're doing it to the wrong one. So I might even be able to just flip that in the cutscene. I'm not even gonna... Well, no, I'm trying to think. BEX120HB, so that's the one that we actually encounter in Hollow Bastion. So then this should be the one that we're fighting now. Let me just try reverting him and see what happens. Because if that fixes it, then we should be okay. Maybe we'll just have to make a custom version for this specific encounter. The timer's still the same because the mission file hasn't been touched. So we'll still get the same timers. I'm not sure what else in the AI might have changed in this one encounter. But the Hollow Bastion version should be fine. If we see him like going invisible in the Hollow Bastion cutscenes, which he probably won't. I think he only did that because it's a Final Mix exclusive cutscene. And it's like telling it to do something that it wouldn't normally. We'll see if this fixes it. If not, then we'll just leave it. Alright, and then as we leave, I think is when... Wait, what? How do I trigger the cutscene? Did I skip it? I think I skipped the cutscene.
Huh? What are you talking?
It just like didn't play that time. I thought it was a separate cutscene, but maybe by skipping the one before it, it also skips the one after it. Yeah, the Meg section is right after this, I guess. I forgot too. I walked into the lock, I was like, wait a minute. Okay, this time I'm gonna let him...
Roxas, come back to us.
Guy's a broken record.
Oh, look!
Nice, now I can use Valor in the Meg fight.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
Oh yeah, they literally added it to the end of this cutscene. That's crazy. That's not a separate cutscene. That's crazy. Okay. The way they turn around in shock. Okay, so that's actually a little bit reassuring. It tells me that it's not the one that I just changed, so if it's not the one I just did, there's really only one other one it could be, and that would be the same one from Hollow Bastion. And if that's the one that's got to get updated, then I'll definitely have to work something out, because that one is
Huh? What are you
one with the majority of the changes. I'm gonna try the other one, and if that doesn't fix it, that'll be really hopeful, because that means it's literally just a cutscene model that I can find somewhere misbehaving and fix. I think these water clones also have different AI, where they do the wild dance thing more or less. 'Cause I know there's the new data versions of them that just do it so much less.
Roxas, come
See, because that's his high poly model, so we know his high poly model is totally fine.
Guys, a broken record.
Just gonna go ahead and turbo this a little bit.
Let's go. Meg needs our help.
Let's see. Okay, so then it's actually not one of those. So that's actually really hopeful. Or it makes me really hopeful, I think is the way to say that. Okay, so it's a cutscene model somewhere, but it's not his, not his high poly one. I wonder. Hang on, one last one to check here. Nope, it's not that one. Okay, yeah, I'll find it. Someday I'll find it. I have it. I have a save here. We'll be back to fix the sitar. Good thing is, we know it's not, it's not one of the boss models. Because I just rotated both boss models out. Or rather, the non-data boss models, which it could have been. So, it has to be his low poly cutscene model. I found his high poly one, but I actually don't have his low poly one in my list. I thought it was one, and it wasn't the one I thought it was. I don't want to keep the stream sitting in the same spot forever trying to fix it. So for now, we'll move past it. But I think I have a pretty easy fix for that in mind.
Almost there.
And these are all the vanilla effects too. I am not sure in what cases exactly they made changes. But you can rest assured that everything has been pulled from a vanilla copy of the game. Oh, that was... wow, that was... wow. Sorry guys, I'm just having fun.
Nah, that's what I call a key. Gee, thanks for your help. Now have a nice day.
What a menace.
Sora, behind you!
What's wrong? Can't fight in the underworld? Oh, boo-hoo-hoo!
Better think again.
Charge!
Let's go! True that, true that. Once you activate the menu, you get 100% recharge. Very useful fun fact. No way! That's crazy. That was quite the hook bat. I think I have like an aerial attack that I haven't equipped yet. I'm pretty sure it was a good one. I think it was like upper slash or something. And I have a power boost sitting there. And item boost. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, it was aerial spiral. That's what it was. Sweet. Did I save here already? That's okay. I think we like just saved in another room. Doesn't feel like it was too long ago. I don't know how that finishing hit didn't count. That was nuts. Oh, is that not what finishes in this mission? Apparently not. There we go, if I can get the right target on. Oh, yep.
There's too many.
Let's go!
Sorry, I'm
Oh, that sounds interesting. A Final Fantasy 15 project inspired by Versus 13. That sounds super cool.
Get Meg out of here. I'll meet you back at the Coliseum.
What about you?
I'm gonna show these guys.
Heck yeah, man. Vanilla Valor is looking fresh. Very fresh.
Now wait a sec. Cool.
Imagine you're in peril, and Vanilla Valor Sora pulls up and saves the day.
Sora, I won't leave him.
He'll be okay.
Look, even Herc has his limits. He can't keep winning forever.
Then we'll go back him up.
Get Meg out of here!
Vanilla Valor Sora pulling up is just the vibe. Pulling up to save the old day. Oh my! How many seconds was that? And it wants me to start the whole thing over. It wants me to recustomize my class. It wants me to reapply this power boost. It wants me to reapply these 3 AP boosts. Oh my goodness. I think 2 seconds is a little on the generous side. Trying to think of what else I did before. That's abilities, that's items. I think I just opened these chests. Let's go. You son of a gun. No way! Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something here. I might just resave the game after I do it this time. Just to, and I'll do the leaving 2 times thing first to make sure. Because this is gonna be the 3rd time that I just set this up. There we go. Let's put something useful there that I can use more than one of. Well, not really. Well, I'll have one in the fight. Auto Valor? No, that's okay. Actually, it did really come in handy a couple of times there, but I don't think I really want that. Can it even be leveled up? Yeah, it can't even level up right now. That's a good thing to remember, too. Okay, let me open these chests, and then I gotta remember to save the... I forget what they call it. I don't want to say RNG and be wrong, if that's not what RNG is, but... when you save the way that it remembers. Alright, was the last one in the lock too? Oh no, it wasn't, so it's actually... maybe that's why I couldn't get past, because I just didn't make a save point there. Now the room state should be snapshotted, heck yeah. That's the hope, so I don't have to set up a whole COD class every time. Every time some Dark Souls nonsense happens. Oh man, fell right into it. Meg, you want to get away from Pete? Wow. Pete and his shenanigans, man. Yep, now we're good. Heck yeah. We're good to go. I just realized I never used that AP boost, but I'm not gonna commit to it. Oof. Alright, alright. Wow, as soon as the RC ended, he got me. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Oops, I don't know why I thought that would go through that. Nice. It's coming back to me. Little by little. Aura guard, there we go. I'm gonna just stand in that. Nice, let's go. I don't know what that sound is. Oh, I tried to freaking block it. Good stuff, we got Trinity. That almost killed me too.
This place gives me the creeps. I'll deal with you nitwits next time.
Oh,
I think we get Hero's Crest after this. I am gonna be so happy when we get Hero's Crest.
Could today possibly get any better? This time, Wonder Breath is going down for good.
Wonder Breath, that's crazy. Oh no, what'd I mess up this time? Okay, nothing. Okay, he just hadn't walked in the frame yet. I was like, is this another invisible guy trying to talk to us? Shout out to the GOAT putting 358 over 2 days on his back. Thank you very much, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to freaking everybody that has supported the whole thing. Because otherwise, would not have gotten this far at all. We thought it was my birthday at first. No, it's 2 Kingdom Hearts birthdays. So, Kingdom Hearts 1, it's its Japanese birthday 24th anniversary. And Kingdom Hearts 2, it's US release 20th birthday. It had its Japanese 20th birthday last year, at the very end of last year. And thus, the project was born. Though, as we can see, not in perfect form. We have a Demyx model to fix us here. Super excited about the Days project. I am so glad to hear it. Me too. Hopefully,
I left everyone
hopefully it comes out
Hades was
really good.
just a washout.
Ah, come on, champ. I didn't train you to think like that.
Wonder Boy.
Phil's right. This is no time to beat yourself up.
So we should have blood
Hero.
on the Hydra. And I'm gonna save a state here, just in case somehow I messed this up, because it's occurring to me that the original game uses APDX files. Okay. So in cutscenes so far, it does use vanilla effects. So this is one example of a time that effects were changed, going from vanilla to localization to final mix. So in the true vanilla version of Kingdom Hearts 2, Japanese release, Hydra had, I think it was green blood, we're about to see. And so in this cutscene, you should have the green blood splashing around, but in the game I might need to actually set it up still, because his effect pack is in there. So I just saved the state in case. His effect pack is in there, but it's an APDX file instead of an A.FM file. And A.FM is what they changed to with the final mix release. So I might need to set that up real fast. Let's let this cutscene play out in case he bleeds in the cutscene, but I might need to actually fix the gameplay version real quick. Because the cutscene effects are just stored as raw PAX files, and those have been updated. But I have to actually change the file type of the Hydra.
We're in.
Here, let me see real quick, because I'm pretty sure I have to change this. He's BHE100. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I already did this. Okay, I already did this. I prepared for this, so he should have green blood. Oh boy, I walked right into that one. I was kind of clicking, but... Yeah, there it is, heck yeah. Oh man, he is messing me up with that. Green blood all over the place. Let me guess. What do I gotta do, Phil? I need very clear instructions. Multiple times if possible. There it is. Can I just jump up? No, I gotta go around. We're up on the Hydra's back. Oh, we got the beeps too. So, in the Japanese version, there's certain... That's the first beep I've heard. So, in the Japanese version, the sound effects were not properly... They didn't do them right the first time, basically. So there was a lot of like instances in the game where you can hear beeping when certain sound effects happen. And they fixed this in the localized version. I don't know if they fixed it in the localized version or Final Mix, but they fixed it in one of the PS2 versions. And but it's those little beeps. So we restored the beeps. Your German copy also had the beeps? Okay, so it must have been a going to Final Mix thing that got rid of the beeps. Or maybe it was... Oh my goodness! Yeah, it must have been going to Final Mix. You thought it was because the disc was scratched? Yeah, no, this is a
This can't be.
a well-documented olden vanilla glitch. I wasn't sure if it affected US vanilla too or what. Yeah, in my dreams I was hitting that. I gotta say, this fight is so much cooler with the green blood splashing around. Like, it really is just a... Every hit is just juicy. And that was only featured in Japan, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, there's another beep. Alright, I don't know if that's the same beep. I think the last one happened on Vanquish also, but I think it happened on one of these, the smaller Vanquishes. It doesn't happen every time, but it happens. Oh, that's weird. These guys have the little darkness effect when you hit them, instead of the blood. So I'm wondering if... Okay, now I'm wondering if I have another model I need to restore, because, let me see, because I think those, smaller Hydra heads, they might actually be a different model. The green blood was actually, taken out before it hit the US and Europe. And they replaced it with the darkness effect that we just saw from the smaller heads. But I'm wondering now if the smaller heads are their own model when they stick up like that out of the ground. Yes, it is. It is. BHE110. Okay, so there's one more to set up. We're going to start this fight over, guys. Because I never knew that. There was one more entity. So that the Hydra is actually two entities. Because I was hitting it just a second ago, and you could see the darkness effect coming out of it. That's what they replaced it with in all of the other versions. So now with that set back, every part of this should also feature it. Port Royal has not been uncensored yet. We're gonna uncensor it while we go through it, because I need to specifically get in there and make changes in real time while I'm going through it, so I can see if it's working. And so I don't have a save going through every level of KH2FM yet, and so what I did was I applied the majority of the changes and just observed over a fully unlocked save. Oh, I knew that was coming back for me. I think I started the jump. Oh wow, it's gonna give me Mickey. It's gonna give me the Mickey pity. Ah, man, do we do it? No, guys, we're gonna try one more time. We're gonna try one more time, no Mickey. That's a little too early for that. We were doing really good the first try. That was So now the green blood should be in the guy standing up out of the ground too. Oh man, the little possessor balls do so much damage too. That was like more of a thump than a beep that time. Yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. Oh, I missed it! He's gonna say it again now, huh? I forgot there was a second RC there. I don't know if I've ever dropped the second part of that. So basically, that move is just a shortcut to this phase, right? With a little bit more damage. Is Pegasus gonna fly through? Am I thinking of the wrong part of the fight? That was beautifully timed, even though I lost all my altitude there. Let's go! Nice heal, Donald. I'm standing on the Hydra, heck yeah. I didn't know you could do that. It's like standing on his neck. Nice, we got Pegasus run. Let's go. I think we can finish this. Yup, it looks like it. We have to finish it in our Vanilla Valor form. Let's go for the cutscene. Come on, come on. Oh, he's furious. No, we're not gonna get the finish. Dang it. Oh man, maybe we will, because we're gonna have to do it again. Oh! Look who's here to try to charge the drive gauge. Just so we get the cutscene. Just so we get the cutscene in Vanilla Valor. There is no way. Oh wait. We gotta make sure, because he's come back to have some dispute. Let's do some pearls. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's go, let's get the cutscene. I just want to make sure that he's downed well before I transform back into Sora. Let's go. Do we have the frames? Do we have the frames? We didn't have the frames. We didn't have the frames. No! Okay, we have another Pegasus run, but that's just gonna really make him mad. At least it's not draining right now in Pegasus run. We can do this. We've been redeemed. We've been redeemed. We've been redeemed. Let's go! Let's go! Sorry, let me read up on chat here. I remember playing this game on a Dell Inspiron while I was in Ghana just after I got it on my PS2. I played this on a Dell Inspiron also at one point in time. That's awesome.
Hey, even a god would be exhausted.
She's right.
Let's see.
Give yourself a chance to rest.
Port Royal.
Games for a while anyway.
Yep. So I have to fix the cutscenes
Don't worry about Wonder Boy.
in those specific situations, because I think
Sora,
that might need to be a more specific,
Goof.
little bit more precision edit.
Hey, it's It's no big deal.
because I might need to just change the cutscene without changing the rest of the level, depending on what's in it.
Yeah, that's what heroes are for.
But as far as I know, I've put all of the original pirate enemies back now, so they should use their original behavior
Hit the road.
with their original rifles and pistols.
Of course, I hope you feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
And so if you get
Take care, you guys.
the US version of the mod, it won't come with that. It'll come looking as close to the US version
Time to go.
as
Oh, I almost forgot. The Olympus Stone.
well, it'll be the folder out of the US version basically applied. But if you put the JP version on, then it will be on there. But you can just kind of mix and match at your leisure. Yep, and the JP version, it was just like this. This is Japanese Valor Form Sora before any adjustments, and Japanese Hydra. Everything from its original behavior all the way to the effects. And now we get Hero's Crest, which will be nice. Heck yeah. I think that's going to be the strongest Keyblade for a while, if I remember correctly.
And where is everyone else?
And so over time I need to work on
Some other matters to deal with.
restoring certain pieces of balancing too. Because there were certain parts of the system that were just rebalanced. I did my best to make a pretty good, what I call Vanilla Plus.
What about that run with the Keyblade? He's been a real pain too.
Oh, has he?
Balancing, so it gives you the final mix abilities and basically I'm trying to see what I did here. Actually, let me look at it before I say something not right. I'll just take a look at what I did. So for abilities,
Now I wonder where that old album could be. Queen Minnie! It's horrible! Something's wrong in the hall of the cornerstone! There's real sharp thorns everywhere!
so yeah, I changed the level up parameters back to how they used to be. So I'm pretty sure.
King Mickey, I wish you could hear me. The castle is in danger. We've got to do something soon. Donald?
Like, I took a good look at the two and I compared them, and I forget exactly how I did it, but I balanced it out in a way that, okay, we can take a look at some of these stats real quick. I put basically all of the original level up order back on, but then also put the final mix abilities somewhere in here. I think so everywhere that the abilities were just rearranged, I straightened them out, but everywhere that you're supposed to get a final mix ability, I think I left it, or something like that. I'll have to take a closer look at this sometime soon and see exactly what I did here, but that's the level up parameters, and then these are the bonus parameters. So you can compare these if you want to the original vanilla bonus parameters, but these were the original rewards for defeating said bosses and who got them. And so I'm pretty sure I set these back to be as close to vanilla as possible. What else? But yeah, like, I'm not I'm not sure currently if I messed with limit form yet or not, but I gotta see where that unlocks, because I wanted to unlock it specifically after fighting Sephiroth.
This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Chip and Dale using flow motion.
The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
Yeah, also the part with Jack still having the dagger in his chest. Introduce intervals to Phil's voice line. I want to say they did. I think they did change the way that he says it in the remix. Didn't they tone it down? Or was that just a mod? Should make a playable Phil mod using all those like cutscene kung fu animations that he does. Just make a playable Phil. Oh no, that's troublesome music. Ooh, that block. Let's go. That block was class. Not to toot my own horn. That was a nice one. The block has also been restored to only working from... I believe the original was 170 degrees. It was like it was slightly less than 180. I think it didn't cover completely from the sides. It was like 170 degrees block. And then in Final Mix, they actually increased that. Yeah, they increased it, I think, to like 270 degrees or something like that, where you can guard a lot of angles from behind you, and so all the original hitboxes have been restored for guard and attack. So that also, in and of itself, that's why I'm not going for guard as much as I normally would be, because you got to be saucy to hit those vanilla guards. They knew to tone that down in Final Mix. And it's crazy because like I grew up playing vanilla and not really thinking much of it, like, oh, you can't guard from behind. But then I spent years playing Final Mix, and yeah, going back to that guard radius is just like, wow. That was tough. Only thing one thing I haven't updated is the treasures. So they will be Final Mix treasures instead of vanilla treasures. Eventually, the goal is to create a kind of hybrid of the two that will work. So I can put all the vanilla treasures where they used to be, but then also not miss the Final Mix treasures. But they quite literally rearranged. Nope. Infinite hop? Was that an infinite hop with no timer? I should be dead. I think that was an infinite hop with no timer. That might be like... I don't know if that happens in Final Mix. I don't know if they just do that, or if that was an old thing that they might have fixed and... That guy was supposed to explode. Good catch, let's go. I think when they localized the game, they decided to make a lot of things a little bit easier. Oh, this is a nice little glitch spot. I keep forgetting I don't have dodge roll yet. And so that's another reason I wanted to delay limit form. I think I did. I gotta say, I swear, I could have sworn I delayed limit form already because I wanted to play the game without dodge roll as well and make quick run the main dodging facility until you actually get it. I don't know if facility is the right word there, but you get what I'm trying to say. The right function. Make it the main way to dodge until you actually get dodge roll. Nice. Let's go. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the treasure chests and puzzles. Let's see. I think that's everything. So far, I don't think we have any Final Mix abilities on, or any Final Mix exclusive abilities on. Like, we don't have Counter Guard, we don't have, I think we would have gotten Counter Guard by now. I think we would have gotten, some other stuff by now that we just don't get in Vanilla. I'm trying to think of where I saved all those abilities for and how I did it. It's kind of hard to read from the table. Like, while I'm trying to play, but I know I did something because, like, looking at my current abilities list, I know I started the player with a few that they usually start with for critical and stuff. Oh, and I forgot to update to Hero's Crest also. There is no way. Yeah, no way I can get that right now. Oh man, I wonder if all of the hallway shadows will literally spawn right here. I know it's not infinite. It's like sectioned. And we'll throw Hero's Crest on, and oh, I forgot we have Trinity Limit. Ooh, we have Thunder too. Let's go. Thunder goes on square. I don't know about you, but personally, Thunder be going on square. It is magically locked. Son of a gun. Let's go. He's too busy cleaning to speak with me. Well, sir, I wish you well with your duties. That was rude. Ooh, let's grab some ethers. Do I have money? I don't really have ether money, but in this economy, I should have saved first.
Your Majesty, Twin Many, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse them, this is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Highness doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
What?
to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sarah, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the Queen.
Good.
Alrighty then, see you later.
That's funny, I never realized that was the reason why they split up.
Chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
So apparently Donald and Goofy go to notify everyone about what's going on. That just flew over my head for all these years. I never realized that's where they actually went. I always wondered, I was like, why am I escorting Minnie alone? Like, I know those guys went somewhere, but that part never made sense. Now I understand. They were actually given a duty to go and make sure everyone else knows what's going on and clear them out of harm's way. You learn something new every day. Although I probably should have learned that a long time ago. Is he still too busy cleaning? Sir, do you not know what's going on? Where are you going? Alright, let's pop this thing open and save the game. Torn pages, those will be useful in a bit here. All right. Bonk. Let's go. That was dumb. I was trying to get it to turn around so I could blast them all with Blizzard. Yeah, I probably should not call her into harm's way. That's probably the opposite of the minigame objective here. Yes, sir.
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room.
The recoded Final Mix version of this level is going to be so sweet, by the way. I cannot wait to show more for what I have planned specifically for this part. Which was not in the original game, by the way.
Not here too.
I got him.
We got them alright. They're not immune to Blizzard, are they? They are not. Let's go.
This way.
We're gonna clear them all out. Let's go.
This way. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
This way. Yeah. This way.
I'm gonna try to clear them all out for the XP.
This way. Let's go.
That was so many wasted blizzard shots, wow.
This way. Yeah, this way. Let's go. Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, this way. This way. This way. Let's go.
Blizzard is not very effective on them considering their only hitbox is right in their face.
This way.
Even though they group up like crazy, that is just not extremely effective on them.
Let's go.
45 XP a piece. 46, my bad.
This way.
Is that all of them? That's all of them.
This way. This way.
Look at all that damage. She is pissed.
This way.
She's like, this is not what we agreed on.
This way.
This is not how this mission's supposed to go.
This way. This way. Let's go.
Heck yeah. Gained an accessory slot, auto summon.
Come on, give me a break.
I haven't used a single summon yet.
Huh? Whoa.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil. Thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The cornerstone of light?
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look! The thorns, they must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Huh?
Magnificent!
No way.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always.
The bow,
You're
that's
a
respectful.
adventure. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
What a hag.
Nothing like this is ever.
I was gonna say, that was some laugh.
I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh! Huh? We should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Merlin the Wizard! Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go.
I think that's it. And then conveniently, while I'm there, we can place these torn pages back in the book. I gotta say, the story pacing of this game is just masterful.
Anybody home?
Merlin!
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem. It's Magnificent. She's back.
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Magnificent wants to send over the whole castle in order. She filled the hollow cornerstone with tiny bags and she's gonna fill it with that.
My goodness.
There's hardness in every part of the castle. The queen is in danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh, boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
What does he mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.
What temptation is Sora given? Why am I not remembering this? He's given a temptation to do something very dark. Is he talking about, like, realizing he's in the past and can change the future? What does he mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? That's probably what he means by that. As the keybearer, you must already know. One must not go meddling with the sacred timeline.
Hey, look! There's the cornerstone of light!
That would be crazy.
What's going on? Everything's black and white.
Deja vu?
Really? Have you been here before?
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here? Why, I oughta...
That's funny.
Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well, there's our villain.
That's right, he did say that. Oh man. Wow. So cool. I love this little pocket dimension. I don't know if you call it a world or what, but I love Timeless River. Guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this stream here. Go ahead and pick up next stream here in the Timeless River. But, wow, that was a fun one. That was a blast. Oh geez, 4 AM where you're at, man. Yeah, take it easy. Thanks for hanging out and popping into the stream. Thank you everyone for attending, and yeah, that was a fun part of the game. I'm really looking forward to Timeless River here on next stream. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there. Goof, you got something to say here? That was Pete, wasn't it? Alright.